We all laughed at Helga Pataki.
Yuck! Who said you could touch me?
Obsessive,
Sorry.
dramatic, wild-eyed. But what if she wasn't just a cartoon villain? What if she was actually the most honest portrayal of a neurodivergent girl starved for connection, playing it cool in public, but living a full-blown fan fiction in private? What is a parasocial relationship? A parasocial relationship is a one-sided emotional attachment to someone who doesn't know you or doesn't return the intensity you feel. For neurodivergent people like me, it can become our primary love language. It's not just celebrities. It was boys at school, characters in shows, people I thought might understand me if I could just get close enough. Helga Pataki had her shrine. Lizzie McGuire had her crush on Ethan Kraft that made her feel invisible and pathetic. These girls and women, they weren't crazy. They were coping. We were coping. In elementary school, I was obsessed with Aaron Carter. I had the Aaron's Party CD. I thought he was like the cutest boy alive. So when I heard he was gonna be on Lizzie McGuire, I lost it. I remember watching the episode and I think, if my memory holds, Lizzie and Miranda might get to like hug him or something and spend special time with him. I don't know. I was like so jealous and furious. I was spiraling as like a I don't know, first, second, third grader? I don't remember. At the time, I guess I just saw this as being a fangirl, but in retrospect, I know this was the start of a pattern I'd carry for decades. I never saw it clearly until I watched I Am Mind Blind's video on parasocial relationships. That video cracked something open in me. I want to be honest now, not in a romanticized sitcom way, but in a real introspective way. So shout out to I Am Mind Blind for being so open and smart. This is inspired by you. In 7th grade, I bought this expensive Hot Topic belt for a boy who barely knew my name. I rearranged my route between classes just to pass him in the hallway. In high school, it evolved into basically watching my crushes on AIM, seeing if they're online, when they logged in, when they logged out. I pretty much watched their every move online, and I had a boyfriend at the time, so like, why was I obsessed with another guy? It was like never really about him. It was about like being chosen and being seen. And honestly, in retrospect, the boyfriend at that time, his friends told me that like he only dated me as a dare to date a black girl. So maybe I knew that in my body. In my early 20s, I hit the rebellion phase. Drinking, smoking, pills. My nervous system was fried. My brain was a cauldron on fire, and that was the perfect storm for spiraling. I met a guy on Tinder, and we hooked up. He never promised me anything, but I built a whole world in my head. I started showing up outside the Walmart where he worked, like not even to bump into him, just to see him. I knew his schedule. I based my whole day around whether he texted me back or not. It was stalking. Y'all would have called the cops, and you'd be right. So yeah, pretty much I felt like a monster, and I never told anyone until a couple days ago. I told my partner about this for the first time last night, and I was scared he seed me differently. I thought I'd lose the mysterious, like, sexy, cool girl illusion, but he held space for me, and he saw the hurt. That's what Helga never got.
Pass the Tabasco, dear.
Her parents weren't present. She was acting out of desperate, masked love, and no one ever helped her name that. Truthfully, I didn't get too much guidance either. My mom was on her own low spoon survival, and she really saw me as hyper independent, and I told people I didn't want help and I didn't ask for help, so no one realized I was silently like struggling. My PDA, RSD, raging anxiety, deer-like nervous system made it hard to accept support, but I needed it. Telling my partner felt terrifying, but it also felt like a door finally opened. parasocial love kept me alive. It gave me something to hold on to when I had nothing else, but it also dragged me into places I shouldn't have gone. I'm proud of myself for getting out of that situation and seeing it for what it was, even if it took 7 years. I'm not chasing ghosts anymore. I'm learning to give that love to myself. I used to think if anyone saw how fragile I really was inside, they'd stop seeing me as special or unique. But I know the truth. One of the most beautiful things I've ever done for myself is let someone see me and stay. So if any part of this resonated with you, even a little, I'd love to hear your version. Maybe you had a shrine, or wrote poems, or spiraled after one hug. No pressure. If it feels right, you can drop your own Helga arc in the comments. We're in this together, y'all. We'll chat down there when you're up for it. Talk to you later.